Hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos Wolf here with the Mighty Ducky, and this should be, I'll say should be, it probably is, episode 3 of season 3 of Zero to Hero. The series where we go from space crap-out pilot to hopefully one day God amongst the stars. Now, we are still here in hell, and we're still pushing for this community goal at the moment. As you can see, we are just shy of the second tier. The main issue is we've got less than 3 hours in which to do this. So this is going to be interesting. We're not going to be seeing the end of this community goal in this episode. We'll most likely be seeing the results at the start of next episode. But since doing this, I did take a little bit of a break away from doing the grind, or well, not the grind, but basically participating in the community goal, because I wanted to go and get something else done. And what it was is the eagle that we were flying. We managed to fully A-rate it out, and it was beginning to show its limitations. So we went and did something about it. What did we do? Let's go and find out.
Don't wanna be a Hudson affiliate. You might think the Corvette is brilliant, but my prismatic shields are resilient. Welcome to the Imperial nation. We got better ships in our station, so make sure that you have your rebuy. Undermining stopping expansion, fast exploding gives me satisfaction. We're gonna make you wanna cry. Well, maybe I'm a biased Imperial, but we don't welcome Federation ships at all. And if we see you out in Super Cruise, we got our clippers out, you know you're gonna lose. Welcome to the Imperial nation. We got better ships in our station, so make sure that you have your rebuy. Undermining, stopping expansion, fence exploding gives me satisfaction. We're gonna make you wanna cry. Idiot. Welcome to the Imperial nation. We got better ships in our station, so make sure that you have your rebuy. Undermining, stopping expansion, fast exploding gives me satisfaction. We're gonna make you wanna cry.
Yep, that's right. Commander Ducky has now made her first, basically, her first tentative steps down the Imperial line of ships. She has now gotten herself an Imperial Eagle. We have a name for this ship already. Let's just have a quick look at her from the outside. Doesn't she just look so much better in black? I do believe so myself. I've always said that a lot of ships would look great in black. Especially the Eagle. So we have gotten ourselves the Eagle, and what this... well, like I said, I've got a name for this ship already. And what we've named this one is Darkwing. So, or the Darkwing. Basically, we've named it after Darkwing Duck. Which I think is kind of fitting. What do you guys think? It is a very, very nice upgrade over the standard Eagle that we were flying. First of all, it's a lot faster. The previous Eagle, its like boost speed was around about 300, maybe 320 something, I don't quite remember. This one can quite happily do over 400 boost speed, so that's awesome. The main downside is it does have a little bit of a reduced handling. It still has the same power distributor, but we do have... let's just have a quick look. Outfitting, internals. We have a Class 3 power plant this time rather than the Class 2. So we get a lot more bang for our buck, so to speak. Instead of only having like 9.5 megawatts of power, we get up to 12. Got the same thrusters, same frame shift drive, same life support, same power distributor. So everything's the same, even in internals. The only real difference is that the frame shift drive's the same. The only difference is the power plant has been upped 1. So this is pretty much just an overclocked Eagle. The only other difference is instead of having a small, so we do have a nice medium hardpoint on top. Because I was getting a little bit aggravated with the 3 small hardpoints. Because, yes, 3 is better than 2, but a small multi-cannon, it feels really like you're just firing spitwads at the enemy ships rather than anything substantial. So I think if you're going for multi-cannons, you really do need to have medium multi-cannons. They are just so much better in my opinion. But yeah, so that's pretty much what we've upgraded to. And I know I said before the montage, which was awesome by the way, I really do love Commander Human's music. So again, I am going to be linking his channel in the video description. And like I said before we started talking about Commander Human again, we seem to be using his stuff a lot now. But before we did the montage, I was saying that we won't see the end of the community goal today on this video, but that was kind of before things happened. Because now I am actually recording again the day after I recorded the first bit of this video. So the intro and the montage were recorded yesterday, this is recorded today. Time ran away with me. And we ended up having to go out for Christmas festivities and everything. It was awesome. We're going back again later, so I'm just getting this done now. But let's have a look at the bulletin board, because I'm waffling on, and we don't want to hear me waffle. Now you can see we've now completed this one. They've got the Snow Globe's Chance in Hell. I'm curious whether that was actually going to get how much longer this one's got to go. Time left 1 day 5 hours. Okay. So that'll be finished tomorrow then. By the time you see this, it'll be getting closer to the end. But we did not manage to hit the tier 2. Just look how close we were. God, that's ridiculous how close that was. Perhaps if I'd had a bit more time, we might have been able to do that. But over the last couple of days, I've had almost no time to be online proper. And the time that I have, I've been using as a bit of a chill time because it's Christmas time. It's time to have a bit of a break. But anyway, let's complete this, get our 1 mil reward. So that is nice. I'm pretty sure that if we'd have actually hit tier 2, it would have been 1.5 mil. But yeah, whatever. You can see that we've made 1.5 mil just from handing in bounties here. So that's awesome. So now we've now got 1.8 mil here. Let's go over and have a look into our statistics. So we've now nearly got enough for either a vulture or an asp, really. Especially if they were discounted. But we're not going to be doing that. We are going to be upgrading at some point in the near future, but not just yet. A lot of people seem to want us to get a Viper Mark IV. So let us know what ship you want to see Ducky flying next. I really do want to get a Viper Mark IV. but we'll see. At the moment, we have got our fully A-rated Imperial, or Eagle as I like to call it. So we're going to go and use this. But what I'm thinking of doing, at least for now, is I did see a system, a planet even, that I really enjoyed driving around. And then again, there was one off somewhere else, but there is one here as well. It's not exactly a planet, it is actually a moon. And here we are, it was this one. Hell 1b. There's nothing on the planet, as you can see. It is completely barren. But it does look kind of interesting. I mean, we've got a couple of interesting moons here. What is it? No volcanism. It's a rocky body. Yeah, let's go and have a look, shall we? Now, for those of you who haven't heard it, the engines of the Eagle are very interesting. So let's just have a quick listen to them. You don't hear it so much the lateral thrusters, but and let's boost. It sounds like a coiled spring. It sounds like it's just got so much energy. And as I said, we can quite happily manage over 400 meters per second. 420 all but the kicking and screaming. So this is a very, very fast little ship. But anyway, let's get out into the black. Let's go and see what Hell 1b has to offer. Okay, so here we are coming up on Hell 1b. Let's start by moving off a little bit towards the darker side, so we can at least, so when we come around, we have as much runway as possible, so to speak. When we are coming down towards the light side. So here we are coming into orbital cruise. So let's come down. There are some really interesting looking canyons here. So I think... Oh, no. I didn't mean to drop that low that quickly. But let's try and black ourselves out a little bit. There we go. Let's head down. Oh, I just went over a point of interest, but we're in no position to go and have a look at it now. I want to try a little bit of canyon flight. So let's come down. Glide complete. We're only 2 kilometers off the ground, so that's awesome. So I'm turning my lights on just in case. Let's have a look around. Look at this. Gotta keep an eye on our height as well. Whoa, a little bit of trench running. It's always fun. So let's lock ahead again. I can't really see the ground, so... Do we have anything here? Oh, hello. Where the hell did that come from? Oh, right, okay. Don't know if I'll end up going back the way we came or not. I think we might be actually, because I think the shadow was on the opposite side. I think maybe it's this way we need to go. Up through this little V. We've got a little dip here. Wow. Hello. I wonder if this place ever actually sees daylight. But I think that might be enough faffing about for now. Let's go and find somewhere to land this thing. Actually, do we want to go... I think we want to go back up again. Yeah, clip the ground a couple of times. That's fine. But with the speed of this thing, we can get up over 2 kilometers up again really, really quickly. There we go. We now have a point of interest. Let's go and see what this is. Let's see if we can actually spot this one from the air. So we're still 2 kilometers up from the deck. Now the point of interest starts to fade out. It's completely faded out by by 1.5 kilometers up. So can we see anything? Let's have a look around. Let's have a look. Can't really see anything at present. Unless you can see something and I can't and I'm just missing it. If so, just shout out. I'm sure I'll hear you. Well, no, it's around somewhere. But where it is beyond me. Alrighty, well, let's just put this bird down. And go and find it in the SRV. So line up, down, okay, and deploy. Okie doke. I have a feeling it is off ahead of us. Not exactly ahead, but I do think it is this way. Yep, it would appear to be. That's what the scanner is telling us. We can see a big artificial signal source ahead of us. So let's dismiss the ship. We might need it in a rush. Although, I am hoping to find one of the cargo racks here. I'm hoping it is a downed ship. But I guess we'll find out. Now this is a fun little world because it is only 0.06 Gs. So any little bounce like this will actually result in us going off the ground. Well, the uneven nature of the ground does mean that we will find it a little difficult to control from time to time. But it does appear that the signal is getting stronger. Either that or it is fluctuating. So let's just hop over that rock. Save having to go around it. Okay, so it is in this general direction. But I don't see anything as yet. I can start hearing it on the scanner as well though now. There's been many a times I've been driving around looking for something. Oh! Quickly. We'll just have a look around here. We have found a yeah, one of them. a mesosiderite. Okay. If you say so. Now, what are we getting from here? Contacts. Chromium, carbon, and manganese? Manganese. Okay. So we'll just grab these, and then we'll head on back to having a look for what we're looking for. Because I'll never really say no to materials if I do spot them. But yes, okay. So we're back on having a look for what we want. Let's go and see. Because the artificial signal source seems to be... It definitely seems to be in this direction. But whether or not it is just one or multiple, I don't quite know. Because as present, I do not see anything. I just see rocks and that's it. But it could be a good ways off still. But it does sound like it's getting closer, and according to the radar, it does seem to be getting closer. Well, obviously it's getting closer because we're going towards it. But you kind of get what I mean. At least I hope you do. Alright, it does. Yeah, there we go. It's definitely getting closer. You can see that the signal is starting to get a lot more distinct, a lot cleaner. Well, not exactly a lot cleaner, but a lot more easily read. You can see that it's getting compacted into a little cone now, rather than a big semicircle. I have a feeling it's going to be either at the top of this next crescent, crest even, or it's going to be just down on the other side. But I have a feeling it's right there. I think we can see it right now. Yep, that's it. So that's it. It is a crashed. It looks like some destroyed drones. I mean, that thing looks huge. It looks bigger than I was expecting. But what we got around? I got a canister of indium. Not sure if that's just it, or if there's a little more around. Don't know if we can scan these little things here, but they seem long dead. Oh. Yeah, doesn't seem to be able to do anything. We've got basically destroyed SRV and one destroyed canister and one OK canister. The thing is, though, I don't have any cargo space on my ship, so picking this up would be completely pointless. What I was hoping for was a cargo rack, but oh well. So, let's go, because it looks like we might have another signal source off in this direction. So I'm going to go have a look, and I'll let you guys know as soon as we find anything. Okay, this seems interesting. We seem to have a signal down perhaps at the bottom of this little crater. So I'm really curious to find out what we're going to have down here. Now that signal does not seem like it's going to be some materials. It seems like it's either going to be cargo or it's going to be some kind of structure. Because that's one of the three different types of signals we get. There's the signals like this one that appear just at the top. There's the ones that appear just at the bottom, and there's the ones that appear just in the middle. There we go. Look at that. You can see it right there. It looks like a crashed nav beacon. So at the very least, we're going to be able to scan it and get some data for it. Now, yeah, I thought we would. We see some skimmers, but they are wanted. Oh, I'm being thrown off. There we go. Is that another one? Oh, no. That was just a piece of that one. Alright, okay. I thought I saw another one flying around. So let's scan this and see what we get. We got a 1,000 credit bounty for killing that, so that's not bad. Okay, data link established. Oh yeah, I can hear the... Let's see if we can get a bit closer. Apparently you can hear Morse code in this. Alright, well, I don't know if that was the full sequence or not, but I don't want to sit around just listening to a nav beacon. So if any of you Morse code gurus out there want to let me know what the hell that thing was saying, that'd be awesome. But if not, then whatever. Not overtly fussed. Starting to wonder whether I should have really brought my ship to do to get down here. Then again, we could just say the hell with it and Geronimo! Allow our just basically use our thrusters to keep us airborne until we get to about here. Hold it completely. Oh, yeah, that was a bit of a hard landing. We did bounce that one. But we're only on a 0.6G world, so I am not complaining. We lost 22% of our... was it? No. We lost 12% of our hull. But that was just a bit more of an interesting and faster way of getting the hell down. Now it looks like we do have a bit of a mix of signal sources over this way. Looks like we've got some kind of artificial cargo, maybe... Ooh, Yeah, it's back over this way. We got completely spun around, so... Yeah, one of them is fairly close. So we're on heading 136, 139 around that area. Let's see if we can get up. Spider-Ducky, Spider-Ducky, does whatever a spider duck can. Can she swing from a web? No, she can't. She's a rat. Look out! Here comes the Spider-Duck. Sorry, I was singing that all day yesterday while I was doing this. But it is an absolute nightmare navigating this kind of terrain, though. You kind of do have to go very, very slowly. It does. You do feel a bit like a mountain goat, though. So a mountain goat duck spider. So let's just have a look for this one here. I have a feeling it's going to be down here. It's going to be another like meteorite or something. So it's off in this direction somewhat. Right, it's not in here. It's going to have to be up on the other side then. But apparently, I thought we were going to be off at a funny angle now, but apparently we're just kind of tilted sideways, but we're roughly going straight. It seems like we've got a artificial signal source this way as well. Okay, are we struggling to get going? There we go. We've managed to get ourselves some forward momentum. Do we have anything here? I can't see anything. So I think right now it would be more pertinent to get ourselves the hell out of this little crater. And I think that's going to be a bit more of a harder task than it sounds. So let's get ourselves up a little bit. Let's bounce off here a little bit, slow ourselves down. There we go. That wasn't so bad. But I don't know whether we've just jumped over a bit of a crater or not, but we do seem to have some more signal sources this way now. Bloody hell. I do love canyon climbing here, it's just really fun. Let's see if there is anything here at the end of this little section. We'll put our fog lights on. Well, our high beams on. And we'll see if there is anything just down at the bottom here. I hope we don't have to climb up on the side to find it. It does seem to be several signal sources as well. We seem to have multiple signals. One, the closer one seems to be over this way. I think I see it, but I'm not sure. I think it's that rock right ahead of us. Yes, I was correct. Right, so what did that get us? Chromium and carbon. And you can see how low the gravity is here. Just look at how slow those things fall. Okay, so let's go and find the next one. Yeah, right, okay. It is directly this way, so it's not far. So, shout out if you see it before me. Where is it? I think... yeah, I do see it. It's another one. Another bronzite chondrite. Chondrite, even. Now, what did that one give us? Ooh, phosphorus. Ooh, I won't say no to phosphorus. We use phosphorus a lot in making ammunitions, like small caliber ammunitions, large caliber ammunitions, and explosives and so on. So it's always nice to have, especially since I want to make the boosted ones, so that we can boost up the power of our one medium multi-cannon. I do really want to do that. Now, I'm really curious now. We do seem to have a very kind of wide artificial signal source. Is this going to be down in the valley where we are, or is this going to be up on the side? How far away is it, is the main question. Right, seems like it might be this direction now. Well, that might actually be something else. That might be another one of those bronzite chondrites or chondrites or whatever. However you say it. It does sound like it. But we still do have that artificial sound coming from another area. It does sound like we got something a lot denser than these crafting materials. And if it is, I think that is one right ahead of us. Yes, it is. And it's one of those that one. You should know me by now. I can't pronounce jack shit. Ooh, here we go. Germanium, sulfur. Ooh, this is a nice one to have. You don't see this one very often. Let's grab it quick. I love the fact that the cargo scoop has an area effect. So if your area effect is parked over multiple, you can just select them. Okay, so the signal source still seems to be off in this vaguish direction, or is it this direction? It seems to be roughly there, but I don't know. I'm wondering whether we've lost the signal proper or not. No, it does seem to still be in this direction to some extent. But you know what? I'm actually going to call the ship back. Let's see where it lands. Oh, there it is. Well, you can see it come in there. Whereabouts is it? It's behind us. Okay. Where are you? We saw it come in, but I don't know where it's landing. Right, there it is. Okay, it seems to be at a funny angle. Has it landed on its side or something? Has it even landed yet? Let's go find out. Okay, so here we are. Right, we need just to find out which direction in which we need to fly to find the signal source. It looks like we need to be on a heading of roughly 111. Okay. So let's get aboard. Board the ship. There we go, we're back on board. Lights are on. So let's get ourselves on a heading of 111 degrees. So it's roughly in this direction. So let's stay fairly low and see if we can spot it from the air. Because we're not going to be able to spot it all the time from the air. I mean, some things will show up, some things won't show up. Yeah. Still haven't seen anything, I don't think. Nope, nothing at present. So let's get back onto our heading. I somehow don't think we're going to find anything. Oh, no, I haven't seen anything at all. Oh well. This was a fun little planet to fly around and drive around on. At the very least. It is always cool flying around low altitude. And just watching the ground go by. I always find that awesome. But I think it's time to say goodbye to this little moon. And move on to bigger and better things. So anyway, Commanders, I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, please do hit those like and subscribe buttons because they really do help my channel out.
3, 2, 1.
And anyway, Commanders, I've been Commander Chaos Wolf, you've been epic. I will see you next time, and until then, keep flying and stay shining.